Good morning. I love this time of year. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. So after a semi-productive afternoon yesterday, I decided that I need to come out here and clean up this mess because the wife's coming home and I don't want her to see this. So I'm going to set you up over here in the corner and put you on hyperlapse. There, I'll sit you right here. Alright, so I need to cut these pieces that go on the radius part of the roof to turn a radius into a flat piece. I gotta cut a few more of these. So I'll burn up this scrap, cut these, and we'll go put them somewhere on the bus so I don't lose them. And remember, boys and girls, always, I mean never, use a table saw without the guard attached. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, I got my little pie cuts here. And we'll bring these and put them in the bus. Checking in on this. It's still kind of wet. That's okay. Got a bit of a mess in here to clean up too, so I think I'll do that before I do anything else. Leave that be for now. Before I go inside, let's go check and see if I have a starter for that Mopar. Look at that. Let's see if it's the same. When I first moved here in 2005, there was a lot of people that would just dump their unwanted stuff out in the desert. You know, people would steal cars. They'd take them out in the desert and burn them. I don't know why, they just would. Cars, motorcycles, boats. I went out exploring one day and I found a boat. A boat. It was an older boat. It had an old Mopar 318 in it, or maybe a 340. And took the starter out of it because I couldn't get the rest of the motor out of it. That was over a decade ago. See how I am? Being a hoarder sometimes comes in handy. If this is any good, well, then it just saved some money, didn't I? Typical Chrysler starter, sounds like it's crushing gravel, but it works. Alright, I'm gonna go have me a hot dog for lunch, and I'm gonna go on to the Amazon and buy a tool that I need for the dually. You know how sometimes at the end of my video I remind you that you can support this channel financially by going through one of the Amazon affiliate links that are in the description, and even if you're not interested in any of those products, you can use those links as a gateway to get whatever you want, and by doing that, when you purchase something through one of those links, the channel gets a little bit of a commission. Let me show you how that's done. So here you see I am on my friend Martin Built's channel, and in his description you click on show more and you'll have these links, right? And in this example he's got a link to a timing chain from Cloy's. So I click on the link and it brings me to this timing chain setup. Well, I don't have this engine and I don't need this for my Jeep, because I have a totally different timing system and a totally different engine. But what I can do is I can support my friend financially by going through this link to something I do want. You need to have a couple of things. You need to have an account on YouTube, and if you're watching this video, you probably do. And you have to have an Amazon account, like Amazon Prime or some kind of account to Amazon. If you're buying stuff on Amazon, you already have this. Right, you click on that link, it takes you to the product on Amazon, and then you can just come over to wherever to a product that you want. Say for instance this Motive Products 0090 power bleeder tank that I want, and I can proceed to checkout. No thanks, I don't want free delivery. Oh wait a minute, I can have free delivery anyway. Place my order. Oh, thank you, your order's been placed. Now Martin's going to get a little bit of a commission off that purchase. You're welcome, Martin. And thank you if you consider doing that for this channel. I am forever in your debt. I thank you very much. And if you can't afford to do that, then we're probably cousins. And finally, you know, there's nothing more common on social media than the haters. And if you're going to put yourself out there, whether it be on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, if you're going to take and put content out on any of those social platforms, you may avoid the trolls for a minute, but there's going to come a point in time, especially if you start to gather a following, where they're going to find you. And they're going to say things, hurtful things. And the whole premise of their interaction with you is to elicit a response. The best thing that you can do is ignore them. So I got a comment a while back. Here he is. I did a video not too long ago. Let's see when I did this video. I published it at the end of September 22nd, where I said goodbye to an old friend. If you're gonna watch that video, it'll be up here. I sold a welder that I've had for a pretty long period of time. I want to address this guy's comment. I'm not going to call him out because he's just a troll. He's probably some 40-year-old living in his mama's basement, you know, hammering away at his old Dell computer and his piss-stained tighty-whities, who's never accomplished anything other than to masturbate himself into obscurity. Most of these kinds of people they're abject losers, and the only way that they can have any feeling of self-worth is to bring somebody down to their level. For the most part, I leave these people alone because they're cancers. The things that they say can be hurtful, and if you'll give them any power and authority in your life, 100 attaboys and pats on the back can be totally undone by the words typed into a comment section by one of these losers. So I'm not going to give him any more credibility. I'm going to let him live rent-free in my head for the duration of this segment, and then once I hit publish on this video, poof, he'll sink back into obscurity, never to be thought of again. This troll thought he was going to hurt me by saying some things, that somehow I was going to be offended if he, God forbid, unsubscribed from my channel. I don't care. If you want to unsubscribe, unsubscribe. There's no hair off my ass. But here's the ironic thing. I'm going to make money off this fool. He ain't going to hurt me. He's going to put money in my pocket because I'm talking about him. You're watching, and I'm going to earn ad revenue. So if you're thinking of creating content and putting it out there, understand that this kind of nonsense comes with the territory. That's okay. Turn it around in your favor. Because I'm going to make a little bit of money off this fool and his shenanigans. And he's still going to be an obscure loser. But his comment was in reference to the video that I made. He said this: "This was a ridiculous video and a complete waste of time. Nobody gets attached to a goddamn welder unless there are mental issues. Jeez." I'm hungry. Don't judge me. Well, the fact of the matter, people get attached to inanimate objects all the time. And it's not so much about the welder. The welder meant little to me. What mattered to me is the things that I've done with the welder and the memories that were created by the things that I made with it. Letting something go that I've had for a decade, or for over a decade, simply because I'm moving into a different chapter in my life and I no longer need or want this item. That's not mental. This guy took the time to think about what he was going to say, type it in the comment section, and hit send, when it would have been exponentially easier just to hit the back button and go away. But he couldn't do that because that would mean that no one would get to see his snide comment. Well, I responded in kind, and I said, "This was a ridiculous comment and a complete waste of time. Nobody comments about a goddamn vlog unless there's a mental issue. GFY." Here is his response to my comment. "And now, fool, you have lost a subscriber." Laughing my ass off. "Your channel is subpar, mediocre. I've been thinking about ditching you for a while. Thanks for the push." I said, bye. The other thing about these haters is they always seem to want to have the last word, and this is the first time I'm seeing this. He responded to my bye by saying, "Sniff, sniff, boo-hoo. I lost my best friend. Stop acting like a girl over a goddamn welder. Your YouTube channel will continue to be second rate because you're an ass." Brother, you got no idea. Because I'm an ass. Thank you, Captain Obvious. I have an hypothesis that I've applied to this kind of comment over the last 5 years, and I've applied it every time I've gotten a comment like this, and I get a few of them like this from time to time. So my channel's subpar. You're not going to get any arguments from me there, obviously, because I see my view counts and I see the invoice every month when Google sends me my check. And buddy, I lose subscribers every month. Quit thinking that you're important enough to me for me to be concerned about your unsubscribe. I'm not gonna miss you or anyone like you. I'm gonna obscure his name, so I just don't want anybody to go over there and hassle him, and I really don't want to give him any traffic. Well, let's click on his channel and see what he's got to offer. See how par his channel is. Shall we? 4 subscribers. Pretty impressive, fella. But you know, you notice that he doesn't have any of his own content for people to critique. And to my hater here that I'm referring to, I know my channel's subpar, and the difference between me and you is I'm willing to be subpar long enough to get better. You aren't. The only thing that you're willing to do is to shit in somebody's cornflakes and think that you're accomplishing anything. I wish you the best. Just do it over there. Understand that if you're going to put yourself out there, you're going to run into people like this. They're going to say pretty crappy things about you and about your content, probably about your mother too. The best course of action is to just ignore them. If they keep coming back, just ban them from your channel. Or occasionally you can respond like this. But they're turds. They're just going to keep coming back until you stop commenting, which is exactly what I did. When I edit this video, and because I'm going to have to revisit this during edit, but after the edit and after it's uploaded, and as soon as I hit the publish button on YouTube and this thing goes live, I'll forget about him. He'll never come across my mind again, and he will fade into obscurity and never amount to anything. Good luck with that. Criticism is the death knell of an underachiever. Well, my belly's full. My online purchases have been purchased, and now I need to go to the dollar store to get some cleaning supplies. So thanks so much for taking the time to watch these videos. It means a lot to me. If you haven't done so yet, underneath this Windows button that says subscribe, click that and the bell icon right next to it so you too can be notified of future uploads. Hammer the like button if you're so inclined, if you like the video. Share it with your vast social media network. If you didn't like the video, then hammer the dislike button twice if that's what you want to do, and share it with your vast social media network. Check the description for Amazon affiliate links. It's one way that you can support this channel financially, just like I showed you. Until next time, you have fun, stay safe, shoot straight, keep your powder dry, and have a splendid day. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.